What's going on YouTube? It's Dill and I can officially say it is Madden season, baby. Let's go. Actually, it's going to be yesterday for y'all. They dropped the Madden Ultimate Team live stream and they also dropped the MUT database with all the players they're releasing day one now. I am super excited. I can't wait to do gameplays, can't wait to do like tier lists, can't wait to do top 10s, can't wait to do all that stuff. If you are new, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We're dropping bangers all year. You do not want to miss out. But we're just going to give y'all something that every single person watching this has to make a decision on day one. Now, that is, who do you want as a team captain? I'm going to rank them from 4 to 1, 1 being the highest, like I would want that player, 4 being the lowest, okay? And I'll explain my reasoning for each thing, but we're just going to get straight into it. At number 4, who I absolutely probably would not get unless, I'll tell you the unless, it's Mr. Ed Mccafrey, okay? You know, 85 speed, you know, he's solid. He's a solid receiver. I'm not going to tell you he's not. You know, 60 run block is not bad. I think that's actually pretty good. Start of the year, too. 85 catching, 86 catch traffic. You know, I don't think he meets, like, any thresholds for outrunning. But you're not expecting 99 route running day one, you know? But Mr. Ed Mccafrey, what does he have going for him? He's 6'5", dude. And also, if you go look on the MUT database, if you're wondering why there's so many versions of Ed Mccafrey, it's because he gets one of every team chemistry. So if you're running a theme team, you don't really have to make a decision on, like, okay, I'm taking Ryan Shazier because he played for the Steelers. No, you could pick, like, say, Herman Moore in Madden 20 and then put Steelers Chem on him. So that's kind of how it's going to work. But yeah, Mr. Ed Mccafrey's at number 4 for me. You know, he is 6'5". If you throw on Streak Specialist and, like, say that shit is broken like it was last year, you have him and Mike Evans out there and you're going crazy, that's you. That's how you play. That's not how I play. Mr. Ed Mccafrey, you know, I just feel like he's a little too slow. And I know a lot of top-end cards are out this 85 speed, but I'm not rocking out with 85 speed come day one. I am not doing it. That's why y'all are going to want to hit the like button and subscribe, so when I tell y'all the receivers I'm going to be running, don't want to miss it, because that will make your offense explosive. But, you know, I mean, he's a very solid card. You know, he's 6'5". He's 6'5" receiver. A new player, too, that wasn't in last year. You know, it's a W getting him in the game, but he's just not for me. But, yeah, to add on to Mr. Ed Mccafrey right here, we got to look at the player traits, man. If you are watching a video on, like, if a player is good or not, or doing a gameplay, and they don't show you the player traits, bro, you're missing out, because these things actually matter a lot. You know, you're going to want clutch on yes. Even if it doesn't do a lot, you're going to want it on yes. Makes aggressive catches, yes. Rack catches, yes. Possession catches, yes. You're going to need all those, okay? And honestly, I'm not going to say it makes I'm not going to say it's going to be like, oh, he's going to catch the ball or he's not going to catch the ball. But you would want those on yes for every single one, because obviously you'd want it on yes if you could have them on yes. And then fights for extra yards, you'd want that on yes. And also drops open passes, of course you'd want that on no. Makes silent catches, yes. High motor, yes. You know, he has pretty good traits, you know, not like the best of the best traits, but, you know, he's still a really good receiver for that. All right, so for the next 3 players, honestly, it's kind of just a little bit separating each one. This one right here, Eddie George, you know, it's great having Eddie George in the game, man. Kind of makes me feel a lot like Christian McCaffrey. I meant Ed Mccafrey with his 6'3", 235. Dude's player model is going to look fucking jacked, but he's just, again, so it's not that I don't think Eddie George is cool. Like, Eddie George is dope, bro, but with my running back or whatever, you got to be able to catch the ball, one. And if we take a look at his catching stats, they aren't it. His route running ain't it. Like I said, he can't really do nothing out of the backfield catching-wise. Change of direction, 82, you know, that might be good, but, I mean, 86 carry, 85 break tackle, you know, he's going to be a good power back, but he's just not for me, because, like I said, with my running back position, what I like to do is, okay, I'm going to put speed right there, and then I'm just going to keep upgrading it. I don't need a top-end running back. That's just how I play. I pass the ball every play, maybe an inside zone here or there, but I do not need a top-end running back. So, and if I wanted a top-end running back, they'd be fast, and he's not really that fast, so I'm not taking Eddie George. But to end off on Eddie George right here, we're going to take a look at his traits. Clutch, yes, you know, that's good. Brace for all hits, you know, I think that's a good one. Don't quote me on that. Fights for extra yards, yes, but he doesn't make any of the catches, which really just kind of, you know, like, I'm not a big fan of this Eddie George, because like I said, I want my running backs to catch the ball. And drops open passes, no, that's pretty good. But make silent catches, no. Dude cannot catch passes. So at number 2 right here of who I would take, I have Mr. Leroy Glover. Now, y'all might flame me for this, but hear me out, okay? Honestly, I don't even think his stats are the best. You know, 85 finesse moves, 80 power moves, you know, they're looking pretty good. But the reason why I would take him is because I do not want to invest my coins or nothing into upgrading a D tackle spot. This is pretty much, like, I'm just looking towards end game for this player right here. So basically, he'd be in my D tackle 2 spot most likely, and he'd be a free 99. You know, cool. You know, makes my overall go up a little bit, makes it nice and pretty. But honestly, I don't need a D tackle. Like, I don't really like, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, new D tackle. Like, no, unless it's like someone crazy like an Aaron Donald type of player, which they have him at defensive end, but, or like Fletcher Cox or something like that. But Leroy Glover just, I mean, he's mainly for me just gonna be kind of like a dude that's in a D tackle spot, making my overall go up. So that's why I have him here. Honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, he's gonna make more plays than Eddie George. Oh, he's gonna make more plays than Ed Mccafrey. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't want to invest resources to upgrade my D tackle, and they're just giving me a free one. And then also, like, weight 285. I feel like that's a bit low. For D tackles, I want you 300 plus. Yeah, but we can go over to his traits right here. High motor, yes. Swim move, yes. Spin move, no. Bull rush, yes. Big hitter, no. Strip ball, no. You want big hitter and strip ball on yes if you can have it. Obviously, he's a D lineman, so it doesn't matter too much. But you would also want the spin move on yes just to kind of give him, like, more variety of moves. And plus, he's more of a finesse kind of guy, so you would want him to have the spin move option. Alright, so at the number 1 spot, I am taking, I'm like 85% sure this is who I'm actually taking on my squad, Mr. Aenas Williams. I don't know if he goes by Aenas, but you know what, if you want to call him Aenas Williams, go for it. But Mr. Williams right here, 5'11", 200 pounds, good height for a corner. You know, I mean, if he could be 6'3", you'd want him 6'3", but 5'11" isn't bad at all. 85 speed, like I said, you're going to notice a lot of the top end cards, 83 to 86 speed, all of them. Most of them have 85. So, you know, that's not really lacking. You know, I'm not going to put him in press man coverage on Tyreek Hill because Tyreek Hill is 90 speed. But yeah, honestly, like, I'm not doing that for Tyreek Hill, but he's still going to be a good corner. 85 man, 81 zone, 78 press. You would want that press to be a little higher, but like I said, it's just kind of, and like, he could play the slot for you. He could do a lot of things. And that's the main reason why he's number 1 for me. One, he can be a kick returner, which he was in real life. You know, 85 speed isn't crazy, but you know, you can make it work. And we're going to go over to his traits right here. Clutch, yes. High motor, yes. Honestly, this doesn't even really matter. Big hitter, you'd want that on yes. Strip ball, you'd want that on yes. But he has play ball in air, aggressive, which I think that's really good. A couple of times last year, I mean, this might just be me, but if this is on conservative or even like balanced, you could kind of notice your dude's not really like playing the ball sometimes, and I feel like having this on aggressive kind of helps with that a little bit. Obviously, sometimes, you know, Madden is gonna be Madden. You feel me? So this might not be like a make or break thing, but having that on aggressive is nice. But again, if you could, you'd want this on yes and this on yes too. But with this card, the whole thing, in my opinion, is versatility. There's 5 corner spots on the field. Sometimes when you play people, you use all 5. You know, you might sub him in at safety, at one of the safety spots, sub a safety down the linebacker. You know, as many good corners you can get on the field, take it. And this dude's a pretty good corner. So that's why he's number 1 for me. Honestly, I don't think none of the team captains are really like, kind of like, oh my god, you need this guy. Like, you, 1000%, this is the guy you go with. But I'm thinking I'm going Aenas Williams. He looks I won't say he's even like the best. Honestly, I think towards endgame, we're going to see him and Eddie George, probably the most popular ones. Maybe Ed Mccafrey because he's 6'5", but honestly, I think Aenas Williams and Eddie George are probably going to be the best ones endgame. Eddie George endgame with 99 speed, that's going to be really good. But like I said, the way I value running backs is kind of like how they do in real life. I don't really care about them. So, yeah, that's why I'm taking Mr. Aenas Williams right here. Let me know who you guys want to take in the comment section down below. Again, no Ed Mccafrey hate, but I'm not taking Ed Mccafrey. Are y'all taking Ed Mccafrey? I don't know. I'm taking Mr. Aenas Williams, like I said. But, yeah, if you stay till the end, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Because, like I said, boys, we got bangers on the way. You do not want to miss out. But other than that, it has been your boy Dill, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.